Hey y'all, it's Cass. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I talk about filmmaking, content creation, and branding. So if any of those things interest you, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications to be notified whenever I post, and follow me on the gram, bruh. Let's get it. Alright, you guys, so today we're talking all about how to make money for your film. This is episode 4, I believe, of the Create a Web Series V series. In the episodes, I have gone over how to get started creating your web series with your concept and idea, getting started on your script, as well as planning and scheduling the actual film shoot. And today we're going to talk about the beautiful budget. I love me a good looking budget spreadsheet. So that's what we're going to dive into today. So the most important thing, you guys, before you can raise money for your film is going to be knowing the amount that you need. That's going to help tremendously. And in order to know the amount that you need, you'll need to have a finished script so you know everything that has to be in this film or web series. And B, in my last episode, I talked about something called scene breakdown sheets that break down everything that's needed for each scene. Those will actually help a lot as well when it comes down to your budget. So once you guys have an amount that you know you need to afford the props, the equipment, the locations, the actors, the crew, everything that you want in your film, and you have gotten quotes from different people and kind of established what the range of the rate, then always bump it up a little bit more, because there will always be emergencies or last minute things that you forgot about or something just changing last minute. So always have a little bit of space in your budget for just any emergencies that may happen, anything that may pop up, so that you're not super surprised because you planned for it. So now once you know your amount, and what helps to kind of break down to know your amount is to create a budget spreadsheet that has, categories, so you can list the equipment category, list all the equipment you need. You can even color code it on, do you need this equipment, or would it just be nice to have this equipment if you did get the extra money. So just kind of separate everything from props to wardrobe to hair to makeup, and then from there just price it all out and then get your total amount. Alright, so the first way I want to say to make money for your film, and this is actually how I got the money for the most part to create my web series top 5, is by saving and using my own money. I know y'all hate to hear that, but it's true. Filmmaking, I read one day that filmmaking is a very expensive hobby, and that is true. It is a very expensive hobby. There aren't really such thing as cheap cameras out there, microphones, or lighting, even though there are some hacks and some budget tips that you can use when making your films. If you're trying to make something really quality, then you do have to invest a little bit into it. So of course, with the equipment throughout my life, I've been building up my equipment stash. So I kind of had all the equipment that I needed to film. But for the most part, I just ended up using my actual money on creating the web series. I will say I was in a very different scenario. My web series was based in a college, and I was at a college. It was based on college students, and I had college students, and so everything kind of surrounded items that we already had, so I didn't actually have to spend too much on my web series. I'll probably say out of pocket for the production of the actual series, I probably spent around $1,000, and then afterwards, for premiere and distribution, I spent a lot more money. Number one thing, you guys, is just your savings. This is something really important that you really want to do. That is an investment into yourself if you're able to make a film. So I would say really, sit down and with your first, especially if this is your first project, really sit down and figure out a way for you to be able to afford it in case you don't reach the number that you want to reach to produce it, so that you can still get it done. So the next thing, a little step up from you, is friends and family. So this is also actually helped me a bit with top 5, my web series. I was able to put out on my website, I created like a little budget meter of how much we wanted for top 5. I want to say it was like $1,000. It wasn't too much. And then I just kind of shared that with friends and family and told them, and had like a description of the series and everything, and where the money would be going toward. So I was able to raise a little bit of money from sharing it with my friends and family, which did help tremendously for a lot of the little items that we need to get on set. So definitely, you guys, reach out to your family and friends. Make sure this is the project, because they can get annoyed if you're constantly reaching out to them and they never see the end result. So make sure you really have everything thorough, and then reach out to your friends and family and see if they want to invest in your little movie. The last thing, which kind of can contribute with family and friends. You can merge these things, is going to be crowdfunding. So there are a lot of crowdfunding websites out there. The most popular one, I believe, for like filmmaking and art is going to be Kickstarter. And so basically you put your project on there, you put the information for your project. If you have a pre-made or mock-up movie poster for your project or trailer or any kind of information you have, you can put it on a crowdfunding website, and then people can visit that page and actually give money to your project, and you can put your goal there. People can see, how close you are with your goal, and you can raise money that way. So that opens it up beyond friends and family, because that website also shares it with other people who visit the website that may be interested in investing in that project, or if someone is looking to invest into a project, then that is one of the websites that they would probably check out. Another cool thing about crowdfunding is that you can typically put some kind of rewards on there. So you can say, like, if you donate $25, you get a top 5 sticker. If you donate $50, you get like a top 5 t-shirt. If you donate $100 or more, you get an executive producer credit and something else. So it's really cool because you can actually put different rewards that people can get from donating to your series. So that's, a little incentive there. And then my last thing is try to get as much as you can for free, you guys, especially if you're doing a student film. If you're doing a student film, there's really little to no reason you should have to pay for anything, because you have to use those words student film like all the time. I'd probably honestly still use it. But yeah, try to get your locations for free, you guys. Try to get your wardrobe for free. Just try to get everything that you possibly can for free. If you already kind of have an audience and some engagement, then reach out to brands and say, hey, I already have an audience and engagement. I'm working on a new series and I'm going to release it to my audience. If my characters can wear your t-shirts, if you can send them t-shirts and my characters can wear them in the show, and then we'll send them back or whatever, or we can keep them, then, what's up with it? So find a way to get as much as you can for free, and always try to go the free route first. Even if you make all the money that you wanted to raise, like, still try to stay below budget. You'll start to figure out things and have different solutions for things, and it just becomes amazing. Like, you can literally, as a producer now, like, nothing can faze me. People come to me with so many different problems, and I'm like, let's just do this then, or let's cut the scene, or let's take the scene a different way, or let's lip dub it or something. So definitely, you guys, try to get as much as you possibly can for free. I think for top 5, I only had to pay for one of the locations, but it wasn't too bad. And I was literally just paying because I wanted to use it while it was closed. So they had to have someone in there to actually open it early. So I was just paying their hourly rate to open it early. So that actually wasn't bad at all. But other than that, locations were free. Like I said, wardrobes were from my actor's closet, so we didn't have to pay for wardrobe. We didn't have to pay for props. Mainly the money was just spent on like equipment. So those are all my tips for raising money to make your film. Like I said, film is a very, very expensive hobby, so it's definitely something that you have to be willing to invest in, or be able to get other people to invest in, to really make a film yourself on your own without the backing of a large network or any kind of network that will give you money. So definitely, you guys, continue to create content that's free, just so people can see that you're out there actually doing it and you're really interested in it and you're really learning. And then people will start to, be very interested in being a part of it and investing into it and wanting to, support you. So definitely keep going with whatever you're doing. You may not raise the amount of money that you wanted to the first time. None of my films have ever raised the amount of money that I wanted to raise, but it's fine. I still made them anyways. So you guys got this. Don't worry about the financial part. It is important, but you can do without it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and comment below if you like this video. Also, like this video if you like this video, and I'm out.